Is it selfish to do spiritual practice? I completely understand where the question is coming from. I think anyone that has taken up some kind of spiritual practice or personal development work or healing work comes to a point where they start asking themselves, hang on a minute, with all the problems in the world, people starving and hungry, and people living in poverty and war, and conflict and corruption, and the list goes on and on and on. With so many very serious problems in the world, do I deserve to focus in on myself? Is it selfish? First of all, I want to ask a question. How many people, or a few questions, how many people have decided, yes, it's selfish, and I'm going to go out and try to change the world? How many of them have succeeded? Of course, people have changed things in a small way, but in terms of the big picture, we still have war, we still have corruption, we still have poverty, we still have suffering everywhere you look. So, how can we really change things? Because you know, and I know, that we as human beings have this incredible potential, perhaps unprecedented, certainly unique to us as human beings. We could change the world. We could do it in this generation. And the only ways that I know of to change on a deep, on a profound and permanent basis how you feel and how you live is to work on yourself, to heal the old programs, subconscious blockages and patterns that we have been as a species living and reenacting and perpetuating for many, many generations. And I'm talking about survival-based fears. The potential that we have is all about love. We are loving beings. Human beings are really an expression of pure consciousness. And to me that means love. To me that means freedom and abundance. Our awareness is really vast, but because of ancestral trauma, we have become conditioned to live in fear as opposed to experiencing the love that is our true identity. The only way to know yourself as you really are, as opposed to experiencing yourself through the lens of fear, as far as I know, the only way to do that is to transform and heal these old blockages that are the result, directly and indirectly, of ancestral trauma. When you do that, it can feel kind of selfish. But, in a way, everything that we ever do is selfish, if you really think about it. And the real question is not, is this selfish, but is this worthwhile doing? Is this a worthwhile use of my limited time? As you live a life of spiritual practice and personal development and genuine profound healing, because I'm not talking about spiritual practice, personal development, healing work that is kind of fun and feels nice and is a distraction from the realities of life. I'm not talking about handing over your power and your responsibility to somebody else. I'm talking about real work. It's not easy. But as you do it, and the more you do it, the more you increase your capacity for genuine joy, genuine happiness. And the more you do that, the more joy and the more happiness and really the more love there is in the world. As you increase your own sense of love for yourself, you also increase your capacity and your ability to love other people and to love the world around you. And yes, in a sense it's selfish, just like pretty much anything else can be deemed selfish, but it's a worthwhile thing to do because love expands in the world. And if enough people transform these old blockages, these old patterns, these old programs, then we will see a radical shift in human consciousness. We will see a big leap forward in the evolution of consciousness on this planet. And I really honestly, having spent many, many years and much time in those years thinking about the problems that we face as a species, I really have not found any other solution. So, to answer the question from my perspective, no, it's not selfish. And actually, if you're asking that question, then really, I think it shows that you basically lack self-esteem. Because if you're asking somebody, is it right for me to work on myself? It means that deep down you feel that perhaps you're not worthy of that time, perhaps you're not worthy of that attention, perhaps you're not worthy of the results of that work, love. So, the very fact that you're asking the question probably means that that work is exactly what you need to be doing. And that work is exactly what the world needs today.